Yo, what's poppin', man? What's to it? Y'all already know how the squad do it. You got to stay moving to get through it. I hope everybody is blessed and stress free. And if you ain't, start knowing you can so you can stop thinking you can't. I'm Papa No Leon, and this is my entertainment into TV. Welcome.
Noli, fucking with me. We finna make this shit happen. Cause they can't do it. Played the front in the morning, hit the back when the sun fell. Hiding transactions from the neighbors so they don't tell. Regardless what we spread, this bitch won't hide the dope smell. Niggas get popped, sent to jail as hell, dope tails. How the fuck you still on the bricks with open dope sales? If they ain't did it already, believe they gon' tell. Outsmart the rookies, so the sergeants on our coattail.
So today, coming off of a 3-0, well, I mean, if we really look at it, it's it's still 3-0. But I mean, even though he did 4, cause he wanted to try to act like the first one wasn't a diss track, you know what I'm saying? Even though it was, right? So whatever. But so he finally is speaking out. He's finally speaking out, and I'm curious to see what he has to say. I'm curious to see what he has to say because I mean, there's not much that you can say after. So the last diss track, um, it was a little disturbing to me because I feel like the fact that I did something about Mills's last diss track. I know where he was at doing a diss track. So then to see you at the same place in your last diss track, it was crazy work to me. Like I didn't understand the symbolism to that. Like I mean I could be missing something. I'm not from New York, so I don't know what that place or landmark holds dear to nobody. But at the end of the day, at the end of the day, I just look at it in a sense to where it's like to see you there doing your last track was kind of weird. Then to see how you was dressed, and then to see you putting the gloves on, it was like that was. I didn't know what to think about that. I really didn't know what to think about that. So it was a little crazy to me. And then even your flow pockets and everything else that you was trying to climb in, it was like, I'm like, is this supposed to be like, because I know battle rappers do it a lot, right? They be like, oh, I can take your style and kill you with it, like you know what I'm saying. So I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, is this one of those situations where Goodz is sitting here like, you know what, for my knockout blow, like this is gonna be my knockout blow. Maybe I can win the battle if I just hit him with this knockout blow, and then like you tried to, but what was the white gloves for though? Like that was weird to me. Like those look latex. Those look like regular, say gloves. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it was crazy. But whatever. I'm curious to know what you got to say, because like, it's not every day somebody get the shit beat out of them like you did. Like that boy kicked your ass, man. Like, let's just see.
Slick choke, gone, slick walk, nation. All right. You see, I wasn't blogging. I wasn't doing none of that because I was focused on this battle. I was in that studio locked in. So I didn't want to do no blogs, none of that. I let him.
I hate when I do videos and I just got to stop them straight through
One thing I realized.
straight through the gate. Right? Hold on. Did we miss some shit? Let's just start this over.
Slick choke, gone, slick walk, nation. All right. You see, I wasn't blogging. I wasn't doing none of that because I was focused on this battle. I was in that studio locked in. So I didn't want to do no blogs, none of that. I let him go between.
See, I hate when I have to stop videos like right in the beginning because it's like, oh no, we're gonna go, but no, you was locked in the studio, bro. That's what you called what you created was being locked in. If your production that we saw was your being locked in the studio, bro. It's over, gang. It's over with. This is it. That's done.
Do blogs and try to change your mind on things. One thing I realized about this whole thing is this. When you going against a lame, you going against a million lames. You going against a million haters, right? So I'm not just going against him. I'm going against everybody that hates on me out loud, everybody that hates on me on the low. Everybody comes out, right? But let me say this though. I stopped everything I was doing. All the business shit.
Wait a minute. Let me see if I'm reading into this shit right. Hold on. What the fuck did that have? When you're saying lames, you when you dealing with him, you dealing with all these lames. Are you insinuating that we didn't see you get the shit beat out of you, bro? Is that what you're trying to tell us? You trying to sit here and tell us that our ears didn't hear the raps that this man was producing, and our eyes didn't see the videos he produced that went with the songs he produced that
I be doing. I stopped all of that to give y'all a great battle. I stopped all that locked in the studio to give y'all a great battle. Word. So to everybody that rock with me or my supporters, that's who I did it for. I stopped everything for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Another reason I did this is because I'm tired of y'all saying battle rappers can't make music. Y'all put that stigma on people.
We never put no stigma on nothing. The battle rappers who can't make music put the stigma on y'all. It wasn't us. Let's put it this way, right? If battle rappers could make such good music, then you would have more battle rappers with deals and not independent artists. You wouldn't have battle rappers who literally really mainly only have the fan base from battle rap that they've grown listening to their music. Let me tell you this. I'm a fan of music. I'm a big fan of music. And I have never in my life went to not one battle rapper's catalog and listened to them rap on a beat, because I've never seen them promote or put out any bodies of work that wasn't everything I've ever seen of me. I don't show me one music video. Name me one music video that one battle rapper is promoting for us to go and watch and look at so we can listen to their music. It don't work like that.
Battle rappers. Y'all do that. Alright? Calico make great music. T-Top make great music. I don't even rock.
That WWF shit was ass. I don't care what nobody say, that shit was ass. I ain't never had no motherfucking with no battle rappers. Not no real problems. That shit was ass, bro.
With Twerk like that, and Twerk makes great music. Okay, this is a few. Arsenal make great music, and it's more. Now, Surf make great music. Stop saying battle rap.
Suther Vandross. Yes. I will say this. Suther Vandross definitely makes I ain't gonna say make good music. I heard him freestyle and that was really good. And then I saw the song he sung in court, and that was good too.
Make music. Y'all put that stigma on battle rappers and try to keep us in the same place, and it be the same people from battle rap that does it. Alright? Another thing. I'm thinking he gonna drop some crazy big news and everything gonna be. Nah, bro. The sneaker thing wasn't it. So for the people, because I know y'all don't know the business of sneakers and how this work, and I'm gonna break stuff down very quick so y'all can know. When you doing a sneaker, right? They got set molds, or you can come with your own creation of the sneaker, right? So let's take my oil spills for example. My oil spills you won't find because that's something we kind of drew up and put together ourselves. We drew that up and that was our own creation, right? So you won't find those. Now we go to the fusions. The fusions is a mold that they have. So they'll send you a bunch of different molds and you can pick a mold you want, right? What sells the sneaker itself is the brand, okay? So my people buy my sneakers because of the Slick Walk brand, right? So everybody got sneaker dudes. Everybody got access to the same mold, the same molds.
I'm almost certain. I'm almost certain that even if this was true, if they sold you a mold and you was putting your brand on it, then they wouldn't sell it no more. This is the style of shoe. Like, so who is they though? Who are you talking about they? Tell us who they is so we can go and figure out what you mean, because you just telling us shit makes no sense.
You want to pick that mold, right? You put your logos on it, you might change something a little different, and you get that mold, right? So with Steve Madden, let's say, Steve Madden picked the same mold as me. Now what Steve Madden does is they copy a lot of sneakers. That's Steve Madden style. Shout out to Steve Madden. That's a multi-million-dollar company, right? Steve Madden can sell their sneaker for $50, let's say, because they're a multi-million-dollar company. That's a machine behind that. Me, I'm one person. I'm one person doing everything myself. So I'm going in my pocket, paying for my sneakers to be made. So in order for me to basically not be giving people the sneakers for free away, I have to up my price on the sneaker because I'm a...
Man, don't nobody give a fuck about how much money you trying to charge for the sneaker. It's the fact that it ain't your motherfucking sneaker that you charging them this for. It's the fact that period. So look, right? If this whole thing about molds and anybody can get it and you just put your... Do you know how many different people would make and have the Jordan molds, or they would have the Air Force One molds? Like, Steve Madden is not going out here getting and outsourcing to nobody and picking molds of shoes, bro. That's not what Steve Madden is doing. You stole these people's motherfucking shoes. You copped them at a low price, bro, and then you resold them. And that is the problem. Nobody is giving a fuck if your slick walks was really yours, like your oil spills, as you said, bro. Then at the end of the motherfucking day, right? If you want to charge $400 for these oil spills, that's because nobody else can sell these oil spills, bro. This is you. When Steve Madden has your shoe advertised for 3 times cheaper than what you're charging for it, bro, that's not saying, oh, it's my... No, bro. No, that's not how that goes. I'll just go buy these and then say that they're yours.
Smaller company. I'm not a multi-million-dollar company, right? So I'm just giving y'all some games so y'all can understand, because I laughed at this whole thing. I'm just giving...
You giving us some lies.
Y'all some games, right? So that's how it works. I'm not a multi-million-dollar company where I can buy, let's say, 50,000 sneakers, and my fault if y'all can hear that train in the back. 50,000 sneakers and sell them for $40. Nah, I can't do that. You know, I wish I could. I'm trying to get my...
But you can go to Steve Madden and buy Steve Madden's shoes for $40 and then turn around and sell them for $150 and pretend like you're doing right now that it is in fact your shoe.
Prices as low as possible anyway. My next couple of drops is gonna be $100 because I made enough money to buy a little more. I can get the prices down. So
that's a fucking lie as well. Your next drop, the nigga said in the song, it's finna be a motherfucking liquidation sale. You was finna, your next shit was finna be a liquidation sale. The man just said it in his diss track, and oh my God.
That's the goal, right? But I can't do that. I'm a smaller company. So in order for me, I gotta buy 300 pair and make my shits limited and sell them a little higher because I'm a smaller company. Now, like I said, all these companies got access to the same molds, and you can actually pick a mold.
If Steve Madden is a multi-million-dollar company, as you say it, they are. You mean to tell me that Steve Madden ain't got somebody in the Steve Madden multi-million-dollar corporation? They just going and picking molds of shoes and saying, hey, let's pick these, let's pick these. You know what, Goodz? I'm going to try to create a shoe. I'm going to go try to pick a mold. I'm finna go find where I can find molds of shoes and pick them and see if that's how this goes.
Right? Or you could bring your own creation, like I said, your own design. If me and Gucci makes the same sneaker, right? Me and Gucci, let's say me and Gucci makes the same sneaker. Because of the name of the brand, they can charge $1,500 for that sneaker. And y'all will go buy it for $1,500. If I try to sell it for $1,500, I can't do it. Y'all won't buy it. Because of the name Gucci, push their name as a high-end brand and they sell sneakers for $1,500. Slickwalk can't do that. Right? So I gotta stay in my lane on where how much I can sell a sneaker.
You're not about to bust out with no sneakers that got G's all over them or see, you did the shit with Steve Madden, bro, because anybody who knows Steve Madden's, you very seldomly will find a shoe from Steve Madden that has Steve Madden visibly on it. Yeah. A majority, almost 80% of Steve Madden shoes is just plain shells of shoes. You know they're Steve Maddens because you bought them, and then when you take your shoe off and you look inside the shoe, you see Steve Madden. But other than that, so yeah, you got off because the culture of people that you deal with and mess around with, right? They're not rocking Steve Maddens. Yeah, majority of your fans, they don't even know who the fuck Steve Madden is to even buy a Steve Madden. And then if they do, they're not checking for them because who else wears Steve Maddens? No, they want the Tims and the Nikes and the Jordans and this, that, and the third. So yeah, you hit a lick.
How high I can go. So remember, you buy the sneaker because of the brand, of the name. And I'm just trying to give y'all just a little bit of game on.
Hey, you want to know something good, bro? See, when I'm the type of person that pay attention to like minor, small, dumbass details. You feel me? Like if you sent me a picture, like I'm gonna look in the back of the picture for some odd apparent. I don't fucking know why, but you talk a whole lot of money, right? And you went and got no dental work, gang. Like your teeth are horrible, bro. Like, and you went and spent $100,000 on a car, bro, before you went and got dental work done. Before you went and got it on your appearance, bro. You and bro, like, to be honest, never mind.
On everything, right? You know what I'm saying? Because this after the battle, you know what I'm saying? If you didn't check out my last show, I just dropped right after him. And that's pretty much.
And that shit was ass.
Shit. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to that. All right? I'm gonna tell you a lot of things I saw with this whole battle, right? I'm gonna tell you a lot of things I saw. I saw a lot of people that I knew hate on me come out and start doing it. Like, yeah. Oh, we teaming up? Oh, this the only way we can take them down? Yeah, we gonna hate together. So you want to be real through this whole thing? It's like I told you, I'm fighting the machine. But you know what? I had fun. I had fun doing it.
Good. You worse than Hitman Holla, bro. You are worse than Hitman Holla. Hitman Holla is the only battler that I know can lose a battle and then start crying like this because the fans have spoken, bro. We have spoken, gang. There is no machine. There is no nothing. Your talent was ass, bro. It was subpar. You got the shit beat out of you, okay? And your ego is what got you fucked up the most. Your ego got the shit beat out of you the most because, bro, you should have left that man alone. You should have left him alone. And now you sitting here trying to explain to us why the fuck you've been upselling Steve Madden shoes to people, making them believe that it was a brand that they couldn't go get nowhere else when the whole fucking time it was that.
This shit was fun. This shit put me in a bag that I haven't been in a long time.
A body one. A body one. Yeah. He put your ass in a body bag, and you are right. You haven't been in the body bag in a long time. It has been a while since anybody has put you in that bag. So I mean, hopefully, I hope that was the bag you was talking about. I don't want to
as far as like musically and records. This put me in a bag that I haven't been in. I had wild fun doing this. And the funny thing is, I wasn't gonna entertain it. And Mac gave me, nah, cause you can't, you got to. And I'm like, I'm not entertaining that shit. And I'm glad I did. Cause that's
looking at your teeth like that, bro, and you telling us that you are in $100,000 car. It's pissing me off.
It was so fun. This shit was wild fun. Yo, I was going in the studio, sipping the Henny privilege again, recording. You know how fun that shit was? I got to be an artist again. Not a businessman, but an artist. That shit was super dope, super fun. Just stop putting a stigma on battle rappers saying they can't make music. Y'all push that and y'all make people believe that. When I feel like I just proved battle rappers can make music.
Why do you think you proved that? Why? A person who makes music, you went up against the battle in making music and you died. You died a horrible death. You fucking died. You couldn't even be Bruce Leroy in this movie. You couldn't even be fucking Bruce Leroy.
I feel like I proved that. Now,
I'm finna cut this off.
Another thing, there's a whole bunch of other things, but I got an indication on my phone that popped up today. I'm gonna put it in here. Where Jae Millz.
You got an indication that popped up on your phone. What the fuck is? You better not be talking about a notification. You better not. Oh my God. You better not. Indication. I got an indication in my phone. Lord have mercy, Jesus.
Actually went on my site and left a bad review and put 1 star on one of my leathers. Now my leathers is high-end brand, right? But he put a bad review. Now,
my leathers is high end, right? Like motherfuckers. So you mean to tell me? Ooh, shit.
that's something a bitter girl would do. And I'm being real. We battled. We did this back and forth. With me, it's rap. It was fun.
Bro, now you just lying, bro. I don't even want to finish watching this. At the end of the day, gang, like, this is getting cringe to me. Like, and now you just being like extra cornballers, bro. This is you talking about a person. You saying bro went and left a comment, one comment, a review of 1 star on your website. This man has kicked your ass for 3 whole songs. He's done blogs kicking your ass, talking about your shit, talking about you. And he talked about your leather in the first one. He told everybody that those leathers, that you had got those leathers from somebody else, and you was trying to. Yeah, he said that, bro. Like, he wouldn't have had to go and make one. What would making one comment do against a video that I ain't no telling how many fucking views that blog got, and you finna accuse him of one? Like, comment, and subscribe, man, to the channel. Let me know what y'all think down below. Do y'all think that this... You know what? I don't give no fuck what y'all say about this one. Kiss my ass. This motherfucker lost, and now he's sitting here. I don't know who the fuck boy... Until next time, man. Go check me out streaming on all platforms, man. The debut Papa Noli on. I just dropped something new. My mama said, man. Go check it out. Gone.